My name is Chenny from Goldfinger Holdings. I am the product manager of TestRay app inside Jira. Welcome to today's micro webinar. Today, I'd like to talk about importing test cases from Excel and CSV file and TestLink XML file into your Jira system to build your test case repository. So I will focus on how you can create multiple test cases with a very easy and convenient way by importing a CSV file, and also will demonstrate how you can update your existing test cases by the import. In additionally, I will also introduce how you can import your requirement with necessary information like test case associations, parent-child hierarchy information, etc. So now let me just open my demo instance and launch a project with TestRay app enabled. So to do test case management, we are usually going to this test suite page. This is the central space to build test case repository here. You see we have import test cases tab. Click on that, and then click on the import button, and then find your CSV file from where you have a couple of test cases created there. So let me just try the first one with 3 test cases, and then let me open it and go to next. So actually these are the CSV columns where you store your test cases. Let me open this file and to see the content. You see, this is my test case CSV import file. I have summary there, and I have other attributes like priority, labels, description, requirement, test suite, etc. So for test case import, you see the test suite information, your test case repository information is quite important. So during the import, these folder structure will be created automatically, and also we have steps expected result from your test cases, right? It will be very easy to be created by the import. Let me just continue my import. And here I need to map them one by one, or I can use a mapping file to load all these mapping information. Let's do it again. Import, and here use an existing configuration file. This existing configuration file stores all mapping information. Let me select it and choose the mapping file. So here I have already created, and then open it and next. You see here, summary, priority, labels, description, all this stuff has been mapped automatically. This is the data reloaded from the configuration file. So use this configuration file. It will save your time a lot when you do your test case import, especially if you do your test case import very frequently during your daily work. Import. You see, it's super easy. Now you see the test case import has been done. Actually, in this page, you see we have a save the configuration. It means the mapping in the previous page can be saved in a TXT file for the next import. So in the next import, you can just load this TXT file with all the mapping information. Now, if I go back to my test suite page, you see here, test case repo with 3 test cases there. And if I click on that, you will see I have subfolders created like this way: login, install, and configuration, and all this information. Okay, let's just go back to search page to do a quick check. You see, let me order by the key. You see Gmail 1, 2, 3 test cases. I have labels. I have reporter information. So all this is quite easy to import. If I go inside my test case, you will see the test step information is also created. Think about that. You guys create hundreds of test cases from an Excel file, and someday you want to import them back to your Jira system, and you want to keep the test steps. You want to keep the folder structure, and then you can use our CSV file to import. It's quite easy. It's super easy, actually. So now let me open the second Excel file to see here. So there's a tips, actually. Let's say you have a couple of test cases in your system already, but you want to import a lot, you want to update a lot for your test cases. For example, you want to update the summary, you want to update other information like description, priority, or whatever, right? You can use this, you can map the issue key and then do the import to make sure that the new information will be updated to your existing test cases. Actually, in this case, you see, I want to update the summary, and this time I want to update priority as well, some other information. So let me just do this import. To make it clear, it's quite easy to just show the summary here. Let me just go inside and then open the second import file and open, and same thing. I want to load the mapping file I saved previously, and then click on next. You see here, if you want to update your existing test case, you need to map the key. And this time I want to update summary only, and then go to this import. Now it is done. If I go back to this page, you see I have 41, 42, 43, started from Gmail. If I search, you see here, updated summary, updated summary. So this is how to update your existing test case by import. Definitely, if you want to update other fields like components, labels, assignee, or whatever, you can just map these files here. And there's another case that you have created a story. For example, you have an existing requirement. So let me create one. It is new software requirement, wanted to link some test cases. Okay, create. Now, if I open this one, you see it is a brand new requirement and there's no test cases at all. So sometimes you see we want to, link our existing test cases to a requirement. So this can be done by the import as well. So here, let me do it again. Suite, and then import, and then import. Find your test case import file with requirement link, and then open it. Let me load the file. Test case configuration file. Next. You see, still I need to, because this time I need to update my existing test case. So I have to map the issue key to Jira native issue key so that the corresponding test case will be updated. Now let me do the import. Import is done again. And now if I go back to my requirement and refresh, looks like it is not down. Let me open it. FIS 44. Okay. Maybe I chose the wrong file. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, try it again. Import, import. Here, let me find my third import file. Here, I have specified the requirement information. Next, okay, let me just use key, summary, and also the requirement information here. So, and then do the import. Now the test case update has been done. If I go back to my existing requirement and refresh, you see, the 3 test cases I created has been displayed here. Now, if I go inside any of my test case, you will see the requirement has been linked here. It's super easy here. So now let me show one more case. Okay, so I have a couple of requirements created in my CSV file, and then I want to create them in the Jira system as well. It is necessary for you to do manual creation. We also have this import option, and then choose your requirement file, like requirement simple file, and open it. And I want to map my information there. So let's go to this requirement import configuration, and then open it, and next. You see here, the key is that for requirement import, issue type mapping is mandatory in summary. Okay, so now let me import it. And then go back to my requirements page. You see requirements suite 1. This is a new folder created by the import. And then if you go inside, this is the top level requirement. And if you go inside, the child requirement has been created. So it's super easy here. If you click on that, you see all these requirements are created by the import. Even more, the existing test case has been linked into your new created requirements. So this is quite easy by our requirement import. So besides this one, sometimes you see some teams, they are using TestLink to manage their test cases. So somehow they want to move to Jira and also want to move their test cases into Jira. How to do that? You can simply go to this system and applications. And here in manage apps and test case import menu here. So we give you different options here. So you can import by CSV, TestLink, or move your test case from other apps. So this time, let's just use TestLink. And I want to put my test cases to flight reservation system and import next. And then I need to choose my TestLink export file. It is an XML file, and then open it. And also I want to launch the configuration. Let me go to here and then open it, and next. Okay, so let's just so test case name in test suite, actually the corresponding field in Jira is summary, and summary is description, and then test suite is to keep the tree structure. Step number is step ID, and then test step and expected result. Okay, let me just map these fields and then do the import. Now import is ongoing because I have total of more than 60 test cases with hundreds of steps. That's why it takes some time. But finally, it is done. And then if I go back to my test suite page here and refresh, you see, this is the test suite I just imported from the TestLink file. There are a total of 64 test cases. And if I click here, you see the structure of my test cases is quite clear and it's quite easy. So everything is done inside Jira. Yeah, that's it for today's micro webinar. If you have any question or want to learn more about our product, feel free to reach out to us at sales@goldfingerholdings.com. Again, thanks for joining and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.